disrespectful children. I think they need to be beaten.
And you know what
that's what I told your mama.
You ain't got no right to be doing this shit.
You won't believe what happened to these kids. This isn't fiction. It's happening right now. Today, we're looking at real-life stories that are hard to believe but impossible to ignore. We'll uncover the shocking tales of 4 instances of children who faced harsh and demeaning treatment by police. Our first case starts off with a disturbing tale of a 5-year-old boy in Maryland who was detained, put in a cop car, and handcuffed. What was this youngster's crime?
So why are you outside of school? Look at me. Why are you out of school? Why do you have people following you? Huh? I don't care if you don't want to go to school. You do not have that choice. You understand?
Charlie Adam, 3393.
Get back over there.
Lincoln.
Get in. Now. I'm not asking. Get in the car.
I'm going with you. Let's
Oh,
go.
we're going to have problems. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I don't want to hear it. I still don't want to hear it. You better stop. You better stop. You better cut that off. I don't care. You don't make that decision for yourself.
Police officers also continue to bash and berate the poor kindergartner. One officer even screamed in the boy's face. And it's all caught on their nearly hour-long body cam footage that police released to the public.
Know what? Sit down.
2008 Cadillac.
Sit down.
Shut that noise up. Shut that noise up now. Boy, I'm tired. I hope your mama let me beat you. I swear to you. I'm going to wear out.
It's Mom.
I wish you would. I wish you would slap that phone out of there. Sit down. Sit down. No.
The boy's mother gets called to the school just in time to hear the police officer giving some interesting advice to her child.
Bad, disrespectful children. I think they need to be beaten.
And you know what
that's what I told your mama.
What this female officer said to the child is just shocking. She and her partner even continued to have a conversation with the little boy's mom about how she could beat her child if it was not with an object. The mom expressed concern that CPS would get called on her if she did that, and they said you have 2 police officers here saying they won't.
Yeah, it's not abuse. There's a difference.
And I hope she does beat you when you go home, because you deserve it so much for your actions today.
The actions taken toward this little boy, whose only crime was leaving the school after he allegedly broke a computer, turned into community outrage, and even council members and the school spoke against the officer's actions, saying the 2 officers that responded should have been fired. The mom also filed a lawsuit. Now let's travel from Maryland down to Florida to look at the case of a 6-year-old girl who was arrested. Yes, you heard it correctly, 6. This 6-year-old girl allegedly punched and kicked staff at an Orlando charter school, so they called the police. I mean, because 6-year-olds are so threatening, right?
Come on, let's go. Please let me go.
Okay, come on.
The officer on duty, Officer Turner, must lift her up to put her into the patrol car because she's so little. He even puts the poor little girl in restraints. In the body cam video, there are school employees asking if restraints were necessary, and Turner says yes, and if she was bigger, she would have been wearing regular handcuffs.
Please, please. Please let me go.
Why the arrest? In the police report, Officer Turner wrote that the school wanted to press charges. The school claims this just isn't true. The officer is then caught on body camera bragging about the number of arrests he has made and that he has now broken the record for the youngest person he has ever arrested.
6,000 people I've arrested over the 28 years. 7 is the youngest. She's 6. Now she has broken the record.
This cop got sacked for arresting a child under 12 without permission days later. Perhaps this was the real lesson learned at school that day. This leads us to our next case, which also takes place at a Florida school.
So you calm down. This is where we're at. He can do that because he's on the road.
According to the news, this 9-year-old boy was handcuffed for 13 minutes inside his own classroom. It started with him being unruly in class and throwing around papers and then other objects. It then escalated to him using profanity and finally using his fists and kicking.
Officer Moncada then tries to approach the student to try to de-escalate the situation, but the officer is met with fists and profanity from the 9-year-old.
In the police report, they say the cuffs were put loosely around the child's wrists. In the video, you can hear one of the officers trying to calm the child down. Her tactics don't seem to be working.
If you relax, we can talk to you and you can talk up. That's why you're not going anywhere, police officer. Just letting you know, the older you get, it's going to be very harder for you to be making these behaviors. You're doing really good with Officer Tennant. She gives you stickers, she asks you how your day is, and then this is how you treat us? Yeah. You can relax, we can take the cuffs off, but you're literally endangering everybody here by hitting everybody. And they don't come to work to get beat up. They come to work to keep you safe and teach you.
The one finally able to calm the boy down after 13 minutes in handcuffs is his teacher. This allows the officer to release him from his restraints. The child then went willingly to the guidance counselor's office. However, this ending doesn't please everyone. According to local reports, the child's parents are suing the city and the police department. They said the entire incident caused harm and aggravated the child's existing behavioral condition. Our last and final case involves the arrest of a 12-year-old. He ends up having a hood put on him.
Breathe, bro. Alright. Hey, I can't breathe. Turn over. I can't breathe. There you go. Alright, let me get out, bro. No. You're not getting up yet.
The 12-year-old boy was initially arrested because he was accused of spitting on an officer at a neighborhood carnival. A security officer chased him first before he was detained by police.
Resisting and you're going to be a problem. Just relax.
What's I'm under arrest for?
No, you're going to have to do it.
No.
Just
relax. What's he do?
What did I do?
Yeah,
Tell me that.
handling, and he's been having
Tell me
people buy
that.
shit for him over in the
What did I
Walgreens.
do?
relax.
Just
Relax.
try to
Relax. Relax. Relax.
But this shit is tight.
Onlookers from the community got involved and were soon sticking up for the boy and yelling at the cops. Many in the area couldn't believe a minor was being treated this way and were expressing their opinions about it loudly.
Yeah, go get him. You can't do this.
Go on, look at that. Hey, stop. Hey, look.
I don't care. Let me go. Let me go.
Back in the car.
No, you're not. I ain't do nothing to you. I ain't do nothing to you.
Pretty soon, one witness started to take video.
Don't touch me.
I will arrest you for.
Don't touch me. For what? For what?
For my scene,
For
dude.
what? For what? What
Back
can
up.
you arrest me for? For what?
Now, the 12-year-old is calling the female officer names and spitting on her, so she has them get out the controversial spitting hood.
Right. No rights. No rights. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. What is you doing?
Spit on me. Okay.
Yeah, I spit on your bitch ass. You know why?
Hey. You need to calm down, dude.
No, I don't get to calm
down, okay? Sarge, can you stand back, please?
They tell him the bag will not come off if he continues to spit. The onlookers around the scene grow, and many are encouraging him to take it off. This case resulted in a highly publicized event with community members and activists calling for changes and accountability in police practices. There were other people who said this child was disrespectful and deserved what happened. These cases remind us that the duty to protect and serve can have a fine line, especially when it comes to minors. Let us know what you think below in the comments.